The race will start pretty soon.
And as we wait, just a reminder to follow the runners. Both of these are great runners. Toasty especially, they both do a lot of randomizers, but Toasty especially does a lot of those. So if you're into that sort of thing, watching these runners is a good place to do that.
And the race
they
is
are
starting.
off. And we start with good old Series Station.
Like always, Sirius Station has nothing pretty interesting. It's a pretty blues with that eerie sound in the background. We'll see runners going in, going to taking damage, and then going out as fast as possible. The only interesting part in Sirius is the escape. So, who do you think will win this escape?
Yeah, we'll see. They get started damaging themselves down.
Doing what they know they must do.
Takes 100 shots to kill Ridley there. Definitely not a time save.
You really want to take the damage from... You really don't want to shoot 100 times unless you want to meme. Or you're doing true completion.
Runner's very close. Sloater's getting hit by... Oh, now Toasty getting hit by a bit of steam. Sloater's out in a 46.01.
And Toasty getting trolled, finishing with a 41.60.
Not too bad.
Still, in my book, anything above 40 is still an okay times.
Agreed.
Now our runners are going into the planet's abyss, where all the fun action will happen. Now, everything can happen in that planet compared to the session of Sirius. So let's see if Toasty will use Moonfall. I know Slaughters don't go for Moonfalls.
No,
He prefer
Sloater,
what he say, the objectively correct speed, which
yeah,
I think is not right.
Sloater's does not use Moonfall. Toasty does.
And we see in the parlor doing it.
And we see a lot of older runners. Toasty's a relatively new runner. So for him learning to do, he didn't have to perhaps relearn boss fights the way some of the older runners have to if they go to Moonfall. In particular, the Ridley fight becomes a different fight with Moonwalk on.
Yeah, if you are used to without Moonwalk, Ridley can be quite difficult to relearn with Moonwalk. If you're used, not that complicated, since it's already a hard fight for you when you're new, so it's better to learn it with Moonwalk.
Exactly. Both getting their morph ball and now going down to get their first missiles.
And now he's done back from Slaughters. So see you up for doing the behemoth strat in construction zone. Normally you see that when somebody don't have angle aim downs in the layout.
Yeah, I'm not sure what controller schemes these two runners use.
And so Toasty has angle aim downs, since we see him arm pumping up and down times.
Yep.
Now we'll see if our runners will do one of the two wall jump, not wall jumping climbs. There's two climbs you can do here, and we see Slaughters going with the traditional wall jump climbs, and Toasty going with the behemoth let's grab climb. Both climbs are pretty good. The wall jump climb is faster by I think some frames. So if you want to be super small, you can go for the...
I'm not sure if it's that much faster, to be honest. It's pretty close.
I've been told it was a little faster. But
Optimally, he may actually. Optimally, I'm not sure.
Still, both climbers are really good to do.
And Slow is the first to fight Bomb Chorizo.
Getting good drop on from sloaters, and getting a clean to 1 round fight with BT.
Very nicely done. The key there is if you can try not, if you don't get injured, you're pretty much guaranteed that those are all going to be missiles and not health.
Yeah.
Hopefully making short work with a Bomb Chorizo as well.
Nearly getting a 2 round, but still managed to stay within that 1 round. Now let's see if sloaters will kill the parrot or take damage. It's a first indicator somebody will do all route on new route.
Oh, taking damage.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to do old route. That's what he said he was going to do. So, man of his word.
Yeah.
Let's see what Toasty does. Also taking damage.
So we have all route versus all route race.
Well, you never know with Toasty. We'll see what he actually chooses.
Yeah. True. We never know with him.
And he might change his mind in the middle. So, we'll see.
And now into our first sequence break, then the most important one, getting those early spurs, since you don't want to fight spur spawn. It's a really long fight, and pretty hard with only a missiles.
No one wants to fight spore spawn.
No one. Unless you want to do any personal alt boss, all mini boss RTA, or spore spawn RTA. This is the only reason you want to fight spore spawn.
Or Hundo map.
Yeah, there's Mapo and the true completion since you need to go there. A nice entry to big ping from sloaters, and getting that dumbbacks. That dumbbacks is not that that easy. It's quite difficult. You need to unmorph and then you do the input at the right times. Also with dumbbacks, it's also unintuitive since, as the name suggests, you need to hold down and back to go forward. And we see Toasty going for spore spawn, a super.
Oh, Toasty. See, Toasty already doing something different. He's going for the spore spawn backdoor supers.
Maybe.
The key to that, like one of the keys to that trick, you know you've gotten it when everything shakes. Gets it on the second try.
Yeah.
And maybe an indication that he does that Ridley fight after Kraid. So this is gonna be interesting.
Maybe that's what he wants to do, doing that KRDP or KRPD.
He said he might. He wouldn't commit though yesterday when I was talking to him. So we'll see.
I
done it
kind
before.
of hope he will do it. I want to see that.
I want to see
route.
it. It's the only way we'll ever see. Yeah, we'll see him do Crocomire if he does that, which is very interesting. Yep. Probably the only place we'll see it.
Since he will need those power bombs to go into lower North Air, he gotta do also Moon Dance to get those early power bombs for lower North Air. But yeah, since he didn't practice for Moon Dance, he would, if he doing that route, we will go see Crocomire. And now sloaters into the melee Gray always.
And Sloater's about to enter that Kraid fight.
Seeing selecting missiles, so we will go for the 2 missiles, 3 supers, quick kills.
Let's see if he can get it.
Yeah, will he get it? Or will he take a Kraid from? And nice job from Sloaters.
Very nice, quick kill.
Now I can go take his prize Varia suit, cutting damage by half and protecting from heat damage. And we see Toasty going to take a Spacer.
Another indication he's going to do something goofy.
I think
Don't
he will really
disappoint
go
me,
for
Toasty. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see that Ridley Kraid.
Me too, I want to see that.
Trigon Canteen. I want to see it.
If we see him go for early ice, I think it's a really good indicator that he will go for that meme route.
The Sloaters does pick up the extra E-Tank here.
Always a good choice in the race setting if you want to be safe. Since you have more health for practically the entirety of the round.
And you can always choose to skip one of the later E-Tanks if he feels like he doesn't need more.
Yeah. But normally when you take the E-Tanks because you want at least 4 E-Tanks for Ridley, Dragons, and Mother Brains. Be safe.
To answer the question in chat so far, right now Sloaters is definitely ahead. We're going to see what happens next.
If Toasty is doing all route, then Sloaters is definitely ahead. But everything can change with Phantoms. That good old Ghost can be really trolly and make the fights go really not all you wanted it to go.
Yeah, Phantom can just give you a bunch of slow patterns that will completely screw you up if you're unlucky.
Yeah, and he likes to give slows.
Yes, he does.
And Toasty getting his prize Varia suit. If he's doing that meme route, you will see that suit for a long time.
Yeah, in fact, I'm not even sure he'll pick up Gravity Suit if he does that route, so we'll see.
He's doing KRPD, I think he will take the Gravity Suit. But if he's doing DP, I don't think he will take Gravity Suit.
That's true. Exactly. Meanwhile, Sloater's heading towards Bubble Mountain, where I'll pick up his speed booster and wave beam.
And Toasty opting to get that pretty tanks which will be really useful. He's doing the relay fights again.
Nice job getting past the Cack attack by Sloaters.
Which is also named Cat King, since that Cack attack has taken more than 1 runs.
The true boss of the game.
Yeah, the true is the hardest boss in this game. He is the one that decides if you have a good run or not right at the beginnings.
Very true.
And Sloater opting to use Messiahs, saving his Super Messiahs. Maybe you want to keep at least 1 Super Messiahs for when it will go to Phantom. Since you need it, at least when going to take Ice Beam, you need 1 Super Messiahs. So to be sure, yes, 1 Super Messiahs after that red door for Wave Beams. He's saving some Messiahs.
And he even farmed up to get up to 3 supers there. Need a couple to get into Phantoon.
Yep. Ultimately for Wrecked Ship you want 3 Super Messiahs. 2 for the green both the green doors they are theirs, and 1 for the Ghidorah. You need at least 2 Super Messiahs since the Ghidorah can be opens with 3 Messiahs.
Sloater's very nicely doing that wall jump to get to Wave Beam.
Oh, and Toasty going to take early Ice Beam. I think
we
we'll really see that route in action. I'm proud of you, Toasty, being able to commentate that.
Yeah, don't let us down. When I saw that Toasty was doing, I wanted to do one of Toasty's matches just for this.
And Slaughter is having his wave beam and speed booster, going to exit North Air and going straight up for Wrecked Ship. And got a good jump there. Nicely done, Slaughters.
And nice reverse mock bell out of Ice Beam for Toasty.
Slaughter has a good amount of super best size, having 3. So in its way, where you can do awful spark, and I'm sure you will do it with this amount of health. There's a cack attack and kill, so you will be at 4 super size, which is a really good count. And charging that spark, will he do it? And yes, that's
nice alpha spark.
Yeah, that's a really nice spark there. When you have the energy from crazy tanks, you can do that alpha spark shave sometimes. But normally, if you go with two tanks, you don't do it because you want to keep your energy for Phantoms.
Toasty nicely avoiding King Cack. Going in to get his speed booster. Floater's about to get his power bombs.
With great amount of supers. If you want, you can kill those 2 cack to be at 5 super size. And having a great amount for practically the rest of this race. And Auto C getting his speed booster, exiting. He has a really good amount of super messiahs, deciding to farm to get more health and more messiahs. And oh yes, his super messiah is true. I'm useful all route 5 being a good, but it was not really good since he's doing that meme route. He need a lot more supers.
We're about to find out for sure if he's going to do that.
And it seems Slaughters will go for Ocean Fly.
Oh, and just misses it.
Was a really nice try. It's not something that's really easy to do also.
That's a very difficult trick to perform.
And also Slaughters is going to see our lovely ghost Phantoms. The one which everybody loves in the community. You know, I'm not sarcastic, guys. I promise, I promise. And I'll please bless our energy for Slaughters to get good patterns on Phantoms. That goes like slows.
Looks like he's gonna start with an X Factor.
Oh, and having a fast.
And a fast. Nicely done.
Yeah, I was not surprised to get a fast there. The right side after the first round is a really rare fast. I think it's about 1% chance to be a fast.
And here we go. Toasty's going down to Crockemeyer. We tease him a lot in randomizers. He always likes to go to Croc and those. Just can't break the habit.
And nice 2 round from Slaughters going for the hybrid strat. But he was trailed by the flames, so he had to wait for the reapparition.
Now I'm not sure, but this might be the first time we've seen Crockemeyer in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it is the first time.
Getting those swipes.
Crockemeyer being a real pro there, giving practically no swipe. I think I speak a little too fast.
Shot. Oh, there he goes. There, he's down.
Nicely done.
Gonna get that extra E-tank. Yeah.
Toasty me means in the acid.
Okay, if you die there, Toasty. Doing a moonwalk in the acid without gravity suit. Nice.
Oh, and Sloater's going for a left side attack. First part nicely done. Well done, Sloaters. That was a really good attack.
The nice thing about using the speed booster like that rather than charging a Shine Spark is you don't use up any energy.
Yep, that's true. But it's pretty much easier to mess up.
And here's where Toasty's going to get his power bombs. Question is he going to go? Is he going to get grapple beam?
Of course, he's going to get grapple beam.
That'll tell us whether he's going to go to Dragon then Phantoon or Phantoon then Dragon. Oh, he's going to get it.
Yep. I was pretty sure he was going to get a grapple beam since he's already at a Crocomire.
Sloater's taking a break, typing some stuff in chat while he does his bowling. Perfect time to do that.
You have, I think, a 30-second cutscene with bowling, so you have a lot of time to relax.
And I agree. Sloater. He is going to do some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah. It's our boy Toasty. After halls, he always do some crazy stuff. That's why we like him a lot. He's a really great guy that do a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, good one farms with the crabs, giving a big health. I think you Sloaters will prefer a power bombs since you want to 4 power bombs to be optimal for Maridia. 1 for breaking the tube, 1 for Aqueduct, 1 for Button, and 1 for dragons.
Meanwhile, Toasty's taking a safety save as he's about to do a little bit of lava diving. Not a bad place to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and nice spark from the Toastymuffins.
Very well done.
Deciding to skip the Nutella refills. With this amount of health and Variasuti is pretty much okay to do the lava dive.
Meanwhile, Sloater's entering Meridia.
Since he got that good jump, yes, that jump is pretty hard to get. It's not an easy jump. Fish tank, pretty precise.
Oh, Toasty, no! Oh. And he resets before he dies.
At least he did put a save at Crocomires.
So to answer the question in chat, is Toasty doing Suitless Meridia? We don't know yet, but we think he will. Yes, Beef Robber. I think he's going to go Kraid Ridley, Dragon, Phantoon. We'll see.
I hope
he may change his mind.
And nice X Factor from Sloaters, getting that 1 rounds. Oh, and good draw from about wounds.
Oh, this time Toasty doesn't. This time Toasty doesn't get the spark, but.
But this time he has better health going to lava dive. Having nearly 4 complete tanks instead of nearly 4 tanks. And Sloaters going in and trying for the full Alfie. Nice, there's grab. Don't grab me. Oh, I think he bunk. No.
Nope, gets the full halfie. Very nicely done.
And now up to dragons. That fight is pretty technical. It's gonna be
Toasty, you
pretty
got this?
hard. And nice jump from
Toasty gets his lava dive. See if he takes another. Nope, he does not take another safety save here.
Oh, and Slaughter's getting that spike suit. First try, every try.
Well done.
Now,
Open with some X factors.
Let's just hope the dragon will not be a troll with a lot of swoop.
We've seen a lot of... Oh, there he goes. We've seen a few races with a lot of swoops recently.
I think the maximum amount of swoop was, what, 14?
Yeah, I
and
believe
nice
that's
skill
correct.
from Slaughter's. Yeah, I think 14.
Oh,
and again, another like soup from Slaughter's. Wanting to show off his skills.
Meanwhile, Toasty's gonna go get Screw Attack. Had one super missile left when he got through the reverse green gate.
Yeah, taking that Screw Attack will make the fight with Ridley pretty much easier, and the entirety of Lower Warfare pretty much easier. Since you don't have Plasma Beam. The enemies there are pretty hard to kill without the Plasma Beam. So taking various suits, not various suits, I mean Screw Attack is a really good safety items. And Screw Attack also make you be able to go through Ridley's body, not his stealth, Ridley's body without taking a single hit point of damage. His stealth bypass any iframes, so you don't want even with Screw Attack to get touched by Ridley's tails.
Very nice fast pillars from Toasty there.
Alright, Slaughters, will you do the Plasma Spark? Please do it. Ah, missed the first jump. You won't be able to do it.
The worst room in the game becomes not quite the worst room in the game with Screw Attack.
Yeah. If you have Screw Attack or Space Jump or a combination of them, it's not really that bad for rooms. But without those two items, it's really a bad item, especially without high jump boots.
And Toasty's got to be careful. Does not want to fall into this acid with the out gravity suit. Because that's pretty much death when that happens.
Also, you do not want to take too much hit from the enemies in Lower Warfare. Since you don't have gravity suit, the enemy is deal 100 points of damage with various suits, which is really a lot of damage. Now Toasty is entering Wasteland. As you can see, pretty much easy with Screw Attack. Try for taking damage from the spike to cargo through the spike platform, also named Kaza. Slaughter killed that little crab there. He wanted to farm power bombs, but at least did get 2 power bombs from those 2 crabs for exiting Maridia.
Yeah, and I have to agree with chat here. Yes, Slaughters is winning the race, but Toasty's winning the hearts.
The real winners in my heart is Toasty. Let's be honest. Toasty is the real winners here. Doing the best routes.
For anyone that's coming in late, Slaughters is doing a normal old route race. So he'll get his ice beam now, and then he'll go head down to Lower Norfair and finish up his last boss, which is Ridley. Toasty, on the other hand, has killed Kraid and now has come down to face Ridley before he goes to either Meridia or Wreck Ship, doing what can best be described as Toasty route.
Yeah, I think Ridley's room shall be renamed Toasty room.
Perhaps.
I mean, if you go there in RBO, you're pretty much toasting, since you take all that 8 damage.
You'll take 60 of these of this beam combination, Charge, Ice, Wave, Phaser. At some point, he might choose to shoot off those supers, which will do double damage in comparison. Shoots off his regular missiles.
Super Missile normally deal 300 damage, but like Tracy said, they deal doubles on the Ridley.
Ridley having 18,000 hit points overall. Super's doing 600 damage. I don't think you quite have him yet, Toasty. You're getting close, though.
Oh, a nice room there by Sloaters, using a pseudo screw to kill that first multi-viola. And nice chronic debooks from Sloaters. Now it is Sloaters' turn to enter the lower Norfair.
To answer the question in chat, Toasty's old route PB recently updated to a 5159. And to answer your question, Beef Robber, I don't think he's doing KRPD. I think he's doing KRDP. But we'll see. We haven't gotten there yet.
Toasty opting to take that E-Tank after Midori. Why his choice with only Varia suit? But still he has screw attacks will be easy. So I think that safety tanks is for the grapple escape for dragons. Be sure you have enough HP to attempt it.
Meanwhile, Sloater's getting through worst room of the game very nicely.
And Toasty forgetting he didn't have a gravity suit going to the acid. Normally you go there to be fast when you have gravity, but without gravity, you are stuck with water physics, so it's pretty slow.
Exactly.
Nice kill from Sloaters, killing those two key hunters, so laying and power bombs will lag a little less more. You already see less lag in action with two less key hunters.
Interesting that Toasty goes and picks up the power bombs of Shane.
I think it's because he will need at least 15 power bombs to do a crystal flash to be able to exit Precious Room.
Good point.
Since when you do a crystal flash and dragons interrupts it, it gives you a free shine spark. And you can use it to either deal the killing blow so dragon get a blue suit, or activate it while dragon is grabbing you to get also a blue suit, and then killing her with the grapple beams, so you don't activate a shine spark accidentally while doing a grapple escape.
It's another indication. I think he is headed to Dragon next.
And now Sloaters in his Ridley fight. With his beam combos will be a really easy fight, taking only 20 charge shots. So will be pretty fast and easy, especially for somebody at experimental as Sloaters. Yep, as you can see, Toasty is going to get those power bombs at the other power bomb spike there is in the lower Norfair. And nicely done from Sloaters.
All that's left for Sloaters is go up to Turian.
Yep. His last Metroid boss is killed, so the only boss remaining is the end boss.
So you can see what Sloaters did. That's what Toasty was trying to do before he realized, oh wait, I don't have gravity suit yet.
Exactly. Oh, so there's not going for the clip to get a deboost on the Des Giga instead opting to kill them all. Not a bad choice. And getting that nice speed balls. Now as you can see, the power bombs lag a lot compared to the last time Sloaters used it, since the 3 key hunters are there. That second pleb hunters was there, not really well placed.
Toasty's gonna farm up a little bit.
Oh, a nice use of his speed booster from Sloaters. And now up to the Three Musketeers. As you can see, the Three Musketeers in all route are pretty much easy, using plasma beam to pierce them and going through them. So you abuse the enemy's iframe to not get damage. Also, if you're pretty low health, you also can, if you want, kill them pretty easily with plasma beams.
Yeah, it is one of the advantages to doing old route over new. That's a very difficult part of new route.
Yeah.
Get through those key hunters.
Also, Toasty, when he did this escape, was pretty easy because screw attack, you're just like there and you can say, oh, screw you, I don't care about you. I think that's why the name was. I think that's why screw attack was named like that, because you can see screw enemies, I'm passing.
Very nice jump into Meridia. See if you can get this. Perfect. Oh, Toasty! Oh, he had it and missed the second. Got the hard part, missed the second jump. Now what he's going to do is he's going to fire a super missile, so this crab will fall, and then he'll freeze the crab.
See, he's not using the select plus item cancel, which can make you, when selecting, flashing the icons of your munition. So when you use them, it automatically unselect them, which can be pretty handy in those situations when you need to unselect quickly and then shoot your beams quickly.
Meanwhile, Solar's making his way out of Meridia and over to his final boss with Durian.
And Toasty mixing the jump on the fish instead of getting it. At least that's various suit, instead of getting 80 point damage, he's getting 40. While in RBO, you really don't want to get it.
The Meridia enemies really punch a pack.
Yeah.
Of damage.
They don't seem dangerous at all, but they deal quite a punch.
Yeah, if you're used to facing them with gravity suit and suddenly you don't have it, it makes a big difference. Floater says, I don't need to refill at the ship, and his ammo and energy count look just fine, so he should just go straight down.
And nice speed battles from Floaters. And again, showing good skills in Terminator. Now Toasty being an aqueduct, preparing for his three-ball jump.
And Floaters gets to take another break as he waits for the G4 cutscene.
Or maybe renaming in this room the HBG training halls, since normally people, when they're there, always training for their horizontal bomb jumpings. That's where they show if they're good or not with horizontal bomb jump.
For those of you that are just dropping in, Toasty has decided to do his own route. Instead of doing the normal old route of Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, Ridley, or the new route of Phantoon, Ridley, Kraid, Dragon, he's doing his own different thing. He went and killed Kraid, and then he went down and killed Ridley, and now he's going to go do Dragon.
And he was able to get it. And Toasty was able to get that ice slip first try. That ice slip is really easy. And even a Kestrel player can do it pretty easily.
Yeah, it's not a hard ice clip, as opposed to, say, the one going into Spring Ball. Yeah, be far, but the real new route. Meanwhile, Sloater's having some very nice Metroid rooms. Ammo still looks good.
But Winging bad drop. Having very little drop and only 2 super missiles. Toasty wanted more supers out of butt wounds. since he will need to Crystal Flash, and he will need to get those turrets out in Dragon's.
Meanwhile, Sloaters, we'll see if he can get his baby skip here. Nice start. And he got it. Very nicely done.
And Toasty deciding to farm those critters after about wounds.
We'll see if Sloaters chooses to save here. Nope.
With the rally he's doing with Dragon, I think would be a wise choice if he decides to do a save.
Now, Toasty, I think, should save. This is not by no means a free trick.
No, really not. Grapple escape in Dragon's Rune is a really hard one. It's the hardest grapple jump you have to do.
Sloaters making very quick work of Mother Brain 1. 20 charge wave ice plasma beams, and he'll be done with the hardest parts of the game.
Yep, and Toasty opting to save. And you see Toasty already damaging himself to be ready for that Crystal Flash. Getting a good super draft from those Metroid. And also Sloaters.
Yeah. Very nice Mother Brain too.
And also Sloaters can all relax since you have a really long cutscene in front of him. I think this cutscene takes 2 minutes, I think. If somebody in chat can correct me about the duration of this cutscene.
Okay, Toasty, you're in the right. He has to damage himself down, which he did. He's down to... He needs to be below 50. He needs to have 10 ammo of each and 1 extra power bomb. So 11 power bombs, 10 of each of the others.
And you really get hit by that turret. The LSL was a deadly hit.
This is why he saved.
These dragons, give him goop. Nice.
There it is.
Oh. And I think he didn't get the Crystal Flash finished before Dragon was able to grab him.
Yeah, he resets. He's gonna try it again.
Yeah, sometimes Dragon can be pretty weird when she tries to grab you when you're good, especially from the left to right. If you're too far to the right, sometimes she don't want to grab you at all. If you see Crystal Flashings, you're getting a lot of damage every frame since you have no iframes. Crystal Flash. Missions easily lead to death. And we have a good Mother Brain 3-5 from Sloaters. Taking a little more damage than I think he intended to take.
And now all that's left is the escape.
Those having bad luck. The Metroid not wanting to give him a super drop.
Yeah, he needs that last super to even do the Crystal Flash, so he's gonna have to go back and try for that again. Of course he gets another small energy drop. Not what he wants.
Not really not what he wanted.
And Metroid's just being a jerk. And he gets a regular missile.
Poor Toasty getting troll hard there by the Metroid. Oh, and nice beam at spurred by sloaters.
Oh, there's that super missile.
Finally!
and the Seinfeld reference from Ravcast in chat. No super for you.
And GG Sloaters, finishing with an official SLL time of 45:27.
GG to Sloaters.
Now you still see damaging himself to be at 50 and below to be able to Crystal Flash. And Dragon decide to swoop right after the first the goop right after the first swoop, which the first swoop is force. After that, she has 50% each time to goop or swoop. At least getting the blue suit from Dragons. Nicely done, Toasty. Oh, Dragons giving a lot of slap. I think she gave 3. That's why he took those E-tanks. You need L to be sure to survive the Dragon fight and the grapple escape.
And now he's going to need to save that suit for the exit out of the room before Dragon, often called the Precious Room.
Yeah. And taking Space Jump, since it will make the exit into Coliseum faster and safer. So, yeah, it's the rare case where the worst items in the game is really useful.
Some of us actually like Space Jump.
Space Jump is really the worst item in the games. Never working when you want it to work. And always working when you want it to not work.
Not sure when you don't want it to work. So he's going to do this grapple jump. Oh, very nice grapple jump. Now he's going to spark up.
As you can see, he's positioning in that little block square, which is your visual cue to be able to shine spark all the way upward. So you don't bunk any platform or ceiling.
You have to be a little careful there. Help. You know, this room can be very dangerous with those hidden spikes down in the sand, so. Another good reason to have screw attack here. Much easier to keep that space jump going across.
Yep. And now, with this route, can be sure you will never see Gravity Suit. So Toasty will be all the way with Varia Suit, the Cannon Suit. Since
no point in
every Metroid games, every time you see Samus, even if a game gave her a Gravity Suit, she's always only with Varia Suit.
You will see, looks like you will see Toasty picking up Plasma. And then he'll take the old Forgotten Highway.
And the force on for Sloaters.
Right now we're trying to get Sloaters in for an interview.
And now aiding get his prize position, the second best beam, since the first best beam is a wave beam, of course.
Oh. And to update everybody, all the new people in chat. So Toasty has decided to do his own route. We'll call it Toasty route for now, where he goes and kills Kraid first, and then essentially does almost a reverse boss order, where he then goes to Ridley, Dragon, and now he'll come up on Fantoon. So
he's doing GD Classic route, which is the best route.
Yep, and yeah, shout outs to Punk for his great first RBO.
His reverse bus order. that was Cosmic Brain.
Oh, and it looks like we got Sloaters. How you doing, Sloaters?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Doing pretty good. Thank you.
So how'd you feel about your run?
You know, I was pretty happy with it. There weren't many major mistakes, really, at least that I felt like. So, take a low 45 any day of the week with old route, especially.
Especially in a race setting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I confess a lot of us have been paying more attention to Toasty here with his Toasty route. He warned us he might do this.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys for watching him because he's doing a way cooler route. Like,
the best.
I kind of wish he would have like done old route just because he's really good at that too. But this one just shows off like how much he knows about this game and like all the experience he's had from like randomizer doing like the suitless stuff and all that. So I'm glad he gets to show that off a little bit.
I think we're all glad that he did this route. And I can see proudly that I'm really proud of Toasty for doing this route.
He's doing a very nice job of it too.
Yes. So,
as he goes through his Forgotten Highway. Always useful to have space jump at this point. He'll have a very easy Fantoon fight with the whole beam combo. Unfortunately, not having X-ray to do the full microwave kill.
well, can't do the microwave kills. Missing on the really good items. He didn't take X-ray. A shame it's slower with X-ray. So, Sloaters, I did see you did the hybrid strat on Fantoons. Do you normally go for hybrid strat or do you go for the double X-Factor kill?
Yeah, usually I try to go for the hybrid just because it's a little bit faster to do it that way, and it's kind of easier depending on what pattern you get in the second round. So yeah, I do normally try to go for it if it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Always going for the fastest strat when you can.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Floaters, you do run both routes. So what made you decide to do old route in the race setting? Is it just a little bit safer?
Yeah, it's kind of a safety thing because I'm used to doing this with 3 tanks, like even when I do like the weekly races and stuff. So doing this with 4 tanks, I feel extremely confident, and I really don't see myself dying like anywhere except maybe like Dragon or Mother Brain. But the other thing is, I kind of just want to do the route my opponent does, because I don't want to like do new route and like beat someone because they're running old route, or like run old route and like lose because someone's doing new routes. I kind of want to keep it like a level playing field, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Very honorable of you. And also I want to point out that Toasty getting double fast, missing the first, but having a fast reputation, really good luck from Toasty. But like I said, it's really honorable for a few Sloaters going in even level fields with your opponents.
So would you have considered doing this route if Toasty had asked you?
Honestly, like I would, but the thing is, like the whole how your time matters for like the single elimination part. So like if that wasn't like part of it, then I would definitely do this with them because it's a cool route, definitely.
No, I think that's a smart answer to that. That would have been cool to see a race like that. But yeah, you're right. It is definitely a slower route. And you'd hate to be seated much further down just because of that.
Yeah, I had another group mate kind of ask, like, hey, is it okay if I not do like a normal route? And it's like, yeah, it's fine, but like I'm not gonna do it. Like
Oh, Toasty doing gauntlet. I guess he wants to set up for a stand-up glitch would be my guess here.
Yep, since you need a 7th E-Tanks. So since you need only one more E-Tanks and Gauntlet is right in the ways, it's a really good choice to get the E-Tanks there.
I don't think he did that when I was watching him do this route yesterday. I like this.
No, I don't think he did that either.
Because I think he normally don't go for standard glitch since he don't know how to do it. So going for that E-Tanks, I think he now knows how to do stand-up glitch and will do it. Or maybe since he was pretty low health and he decided I want only a health refills and a quick health refills, he decide to take a Gauntlet E-Tanks. Can be also that. But I'm pretty sure he learned the stand-up glitch.
Not sure I was pausing for a second there.
Maybe ask himself if he needs more ammos. If he needs
I think his ammo's good.
Yeah, it's a really great ammo counts. I mean, 25 nines. It's a really good ammo counts for Dorian. So, the horizontal bomb jump practice rooms where you can either practice the horizontal bomb jump or just wait and see your social media and what is happening in chat.
Practice that grapple beam.
Yeah. Even though where it can be indeed those grapple jump.
Yep, and Toasty posting in chat. So there you go.
For my boy, Free Guy.
Taking these Metroid rooms nice and slow. Oh, missed one super.
Projecting ones there. It's range manipulation, don't worry. Toasty's a professional. He knows what he's doing. That Kojak was calculated. You see? Now he has good super count. All calculated.
He's got an extra 5 missiles that runners often don't have in this area anyway.
Each Metroid giving him 1 supers for 1 supers. Not really the exchange rate you want. It's better than nothing.
And he's full up now. Perfect.
Also, he has a really great ammo count. But anyway, with 25-8, he was a really good ends.
Let's see if he goes for baby skip.
Nope.
No, it looks like he's damaging himself down.
And with screw attacks, pretty easy to damage yourself. And facing right, the objectively right direction, since you're saving 40 frames, since you have no stand-up animation. It's never a meme to face right. Always face right, kids.
Only a meme to face left.
What? What did you say?
I said it's a meme to face left.
Yes, it's a meme. He always wants to save those frames. Now, not doing the moonfalls for Turian. Unequipping screw attack and also high jump boots.
I'm not sure why he's unequipping high jump boots.
I can understand for screw attack for easier Zebedite skip. And nicely done, first try. I didn't expect any less from Toasty.
Careful, you're gonna lose your stand-up glitch. Oh.
He did lose
I
it.
think he just did. He just did.
The ring class drop
yeah.
nothing, Toasty.
They don't drop
And-
health. Oh, he says go back and refill.
He really want to do that stand-up glitch.
He really wants to stay.
Since he don't have spring balls, the best items in the games, he will need to kill to destroy the next Zebedite skip to be able to skip it.
Yeah, I think he can skip through the third one, but I think he needs spring ball to skip through the second one. We've seen
Yes.
Steffi do that.
Yes, you definitely need spring balls for it. I think Toasty really want to show that he has learned the stand-up glitch. But in this place, I think I will destroy the second Zebedite before refilling. Because since he will need to destroy them, he will need to return refills since he won't have the amount of missiles.
Yeah, Zebedite skip does not keep the Zebedites dead.
Since the Zebedite need 11 missiles since they are regenerating, you don't have the time to shoot 10 missiles to destroy them. You need 11. So with 11 less missiles, he will be at 14 missiles. Which
Yeah,
is
this time
not
he's gonna
enough.
save.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't blame him for this.
Before saying you can do this second Zebedite skip without spring balls.
Okay, well. My favorite Tasser. See if he
Yeah, up to the
it may be doable. It may be doable, but it doesn't look like Toasty has that ability.
No, he don't have the ability to. No, don't do that. You don't have the munition for. No.
Yeah,
I think he heard us.
Refill. Toasty getting into chat.
I already told you, Toasty. I did think that you better destroy the second Zebedite before refilling, since you have 2 refills anyway.
So yeah, Beef Robber saying you can do the second Zeb skip without spring ball. Toasty saying now you tell me, and not like that. According to Beef Robber. For those of you watching this later on YouTube.
I think Toasty was debated by a Frubber. Now he will be able to do the Zebedite skip with the third Zeb.
At this point, he can use. Perhaps he should just kill them both. Come back, refill, so he can make absolutely certain he can do that stand-up glitch. Oh, he's gonna try and go for the Zeb skip here. Should be really similar to the one in the
Don't
first
get hurt too much, Toasty. You need that L to hurt this. Oh.
Oh, and he gets. Oh no!
And he can't do the.
I think he's just gonna go on now. I don't think he's.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't want to do the stand-up glitch that much. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he picked up the Firefly E-Tank. Maybe that's what maybe he should just grab that one instead.
Yeah, I think Firefly tanks would have been a nice addition.
And it'll take 20 shots again with the Charge Ice Wave Plasma combo.
And will take 16 shots for Mother Brain to enter a catch-up phase since it's below 75% of her health she does it. And at 15 shots she's exactly at 75% of her health. So it's like 16 shots. She will enter in catch-up phase. As you can see, she's now in her catch-up phase. With this combo, you can easily only get 1 catch-up.
Oh no! Don't!
Don't do that! He's charging his beam. He will do murder. Using murder beam.
No! Don't do it!
Who needs stand-up glitch when he can do murder beam?
Wait, is that even allowed?
Yes, it is. It is allowed.
Floaters?
Yes, it is allowed.
I think it's allowed. I mean, it's slower, so.
Yeah, it is allowed since the only thing it does is it's dealing damage. Same thing for
Oh
chainsaw.
my god.
Space time is not allowed because you go out of bounds. So anything that you stay in bounds and deal damage is allowed.
Oh my god.
But Murder
I'm
Bean
so glad I
lags
signed
so
up for
much.
And at the moment, there is no same. Oh, there, he's back and gone. And
That's because of the lag in Murder Beans.
exactly.
That's such cosmic brain from Toasty. But I think he shot his Murder Bean a little too to the left. Since only during the when the baby stopped shaking that Mother Brain take damage, and when she's too far to the right, she seemed to not take any damage. Since Mother Brain seems to do a column of hits. As you can see now, Mother Brain not taking damage since she's too far to the left. Now taking 10 damage, and not taking any damage anymore. Because the head is too far to the right. So lagging the game for nothing. But not for nothing, for the good show we have right here.
He's definitely putting on a show for us. Thank you, Toasty.
Toasty made me up to the end. Will you say the animals?
You might.
As you can see, Mother Brain still damaging Mother Brain. Toasty using the lag corner, since why not? It's already lagging that much. Why not making it more lag?
Beef robber. Saying he'll disown Toasty if he saves the animals.
Toasty, save the animal, please. Mean to the end, and try
Save
to get.
him.
Yeah, try also to get the.
You've got John. You've got John asking you to save the animals. You got to do it now.
Yeah, me that always say you need to kill the animals. The objectively right choice, but for the means, save them. And also try to enter the ship with the blue echoes. To see in the Leo room. Not doing his Leo, getting up all the way up. Nicely done. And doing the
One
most
last
important
moonfall?
moonfall.
See which spark he goes for. He's known to go for left side sparks here. And there it is, left side behemoth.
Nice job.
I believe you were the first one I saw do that. Is that not correct, John?
Yes, I did do that a lot in a randomizer, and when I'm really behind in my race.
Skipping metal. Darn, Toasty, you did all the other memes.
Toasty, please! Activating a shine spark.
Oh, he's gonna go. Is he going back? He's going back.
Oh,
will
you save the animals? Please save them. Oh, you will enter by the exit.
Oh my god.
That's quite a race. No, don't taunt them. Please don't.
He's taunting. He's taunting.
Please save them.
Toasty, you got John saying, please save them. One of the most adamant kill the animals people.
You have somebody who always forget to kill them, say please, and then you don't even. Getting
Oh,
gymated. And good game, Toasty.
GG, Toasty. And waiting for that done to show up.
And finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 17 seconds. Nicely done, Toasty. You are the true winners in this race.
Hello?
Hello, Toasty.
Toasty, welcome in.
I'm disappointed in you, Toasty. You didn't save the animals.
Yeah, John wanted you to save the animals. John, of all people, wanted you to save the animals, and you didn't save them.
John, I'm sorry, John. Yeah, I don't save the animals usually, so why change now?
Because for the meme?
Oh.
Because you don't normally use Murder Beam, and you decide to change now?
Well, that was my backup for the stand-up. Obviously, I didn't do it very well, but
Yeah,
I did get some damage in. There was a little.
No,
but
yes, you did some minimum damage when she passed through them in her stand-up when she was no longer have the Metroids on her. But apart from that, it was really much more sloaters.
But hey, good game to Sloaters. Just very well played with a low 45. That's a really respectable time for a race. So great, congrats on your win, Sloaters.
Yeah, GG, man. I told these guys earlier, like, I kind of wish you would have done old route, but at the same time, I was really glad you did this route just because there's so much cool stuff in it, and you did a really good job showcasing it.
Thanks, yeah, it's fun to see competing routes. Sorry, Tracy.
Yeah, you may not have won the race, but you definitely won the hearts of everybody in chat. That was a fun thing to watch. I'm so glad I signed up for this one.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Toasty.
Well, thank you, guys, and thank you for commentating. Yeah, it was a good time.
Thank you, guys.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, did you guys see the Dragon thing has never happened to me, where I get gooped and then Dragon got stuck, like, without grabbing me?
When she goes to the right, sometimes she's weird. Sometimes if you're a little too far to the right and she goops you, she don't even want to grab you. Or sometimes when she wants to grab you, she's has some difficulty to try to grab you and she's stuck on place. I did see it's not rare for when she's gooping from the left to the right. You really want her to go from the right to the left.
Well, good to know. See, just learning those new things for next race, so it's good.
It was a fantastic race from both of you guys. It was really nice to see you and to commentate that race.
Yeah, I just gotta ask. Now, I knew this might be coming. We had talked yesterday, but what made you decide in this particular race to do this route?
Well, I've been practicing sort of alternative routes, I guess. I guess one reason was I wanted to figure out the best way to use Croc in a real run, and there basically is no excuse to go down there unless you, like, need grapple, and this is the only route that sort of needs grapple, so... and two, I was, I guess I just wanted to have some fun. I know Sloaters is a very strong player, so my only chances of winning this race was like a death or a grave, error with Sloater. So I thought I'd just kind of do a fun race and see if I could do it for the challenge, I guess.
Well, it was definitely a fun race to watch.
Yeah, a really fun race.
Okay, so do either of you have anything else you'd like to say?
I am good. Congrats again, Sloaters, on a really strong race, and best of luck in the rest of our matches.
Yeah, GG Toasty. That was very entertaining, and thanks again, Tracy and John, for the commentary. I was listening while I was playing, and it was very good. So thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys did very well. Thank you.
Okay, then I will. Oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead. I was just saying. I think it's all for me. I don't have any more questions. I think you two don't have any more.
Okay, so first of all, a reminder to follow these runners. I think you may have actually gotten a few Toasty while during this race. But follow both of these runners. They're both very good runners, very fun to watch. Let's see what's going on. So this is the last race for today, but I know there's a whole bunch going on tomorrow. At 5 o'clock tomorrow, all these times are Eastern. Oh, sorry. The first one tomorrow is at 1 o'clock Eastern. We have Vertex versus Hubert. At 5 o'clock, we have Math Hysteria versus Skarsnik. At 6:30, we have a four-way race featuring Bullseye versus Oats and Goats in one race, and Cheaty Face 4 versus EOD Tex in the other race. At 7:30, we have Blue Plasma Spark versus Tipwo. At 9 o'clock, we have Meg Mac Attack versus Sauron Gas. And at 11 o'clock, we have Brother Kyle versus Ivan. All promise to be very good races tomorrow. So you'll definitely get your fill of Super Metroid tomorrow. So please tune into all those races. Meanwhile, for my co-commentator John, I'm Tracy. Hope you enjoyed this match. Thank you all for watching. Anything else you want to say, John?
Yes, the only thing is thanks everybody for seeing those two fantastic runners doing really great shows. Please follow our runners. They did a really great moments there. Congratulations to Sloaters again for his win, and also Toasty, I'm proud of you. You did the best route.
Thanks.
Yeah,
this
agreed.
route,
Yeah,
I
congrats
finished
to
in
both of you.
less than half the time of my previous race, so I think this route has potential.
Well, it helps. Yeah, the previous race. Well, we won't talk about that previous.
No, thanks guys, and take care.
Yeah, take care. You too, Toasty, and you floaters. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be.
The best route.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, congrats to both of you. Well, it helps. Yeah, the previous race. Well, we won't talk about that previous race. Yeah, take care. You too, Toasty, and you floaters. Okay, so talk about that previous.
No, thanks guys, and take care.
Yeah, take care. You too, Toasty, and you floaters. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be.
The best route.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, congrats to both of you.